What is going on, guys? This is Ryan McNulty from the Byte That Team. It is April 26th, 2014, and it's time for the weekly filler. F4WOnline.com noted earlier this week that John Cena lately has been selling 5 times the merchandise of the number 2 seller. With CM Punk gone, that number 2 seller is Daniel Bryan. This is pretty eye-opening to hear about because John Cena is just so ahead of everyone else. You think watching on TV that Daniel Bryan has now sort of become the guy, but when it really comes down to the merchandise numbers, John Cena is still king, and there's a reason why he's in the position that he's in and why he will stay a top guy for a long time to come. In an article from SportsBusinessDaily.com, the NFL has reportedly hired WWE's former Executive Vice President of Global Digital Media, Perkins Miller, to be their new Chief Digital Officer. Apparently Miller was an integral part of making the WWE Network, and now the NFL has hired them to work on their new over-the-top service called NFL Now, which is going to be very similar to the network. So this news is sort of good and bad depending on how you want to look at it. Obviously WWE has lost an important piece of their company, but at the same time it's showing that all the other media outlets out there, all the other entertainment outlets are looking into this over-the-top service that WWE Network is doing. So it's a good sign that WWE was really that first company to take that big step, that big risk, and everyone's gonna follow suit. So this is good news for the network itself on being a success. For the final story of the week, CM Punk used his Twitter account for the first time since leaving WWE in January. He favorited a tweet from a fan who had their nephew dressed as CM Punk and another boy dressed as the Ultimate Warrior. CM Punk was also seen earlier this week on the big screen of a Chicago Cubs game wishing a happy birthday to Wrigley Field. Now this is a point where I feel like us as wrestling fans have to be honest with ourselves and realize that CM Punk probably isn't coming back anytime soon, and we all probably just need to let go because this was huge news in the wrestling world this week, and for such minor things happening, we need to stop because we are turning CM Punk into the Kim Kardashian of the wrestling world. And that's a problem. That'll do it for this week's edition of The Filler. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment below. All the links to all the articles covered in this video are also in the description. And this Monday on this channel we are putting up our top 10 favorite wrestling video games. It's going to be one of our best videos, guys. You do not want to miss that. Also, every single Wednesday we upload the Byte That Wrestling podcast on this channel, on iTunes, on Stitcher, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter. It's all down here, guys. So on behalf of myself, Keith, and Juan, I'll see you next week.